Hello, this is Scott Coombe, doing another video on Kangen water tips and tricks. Today we're going to do how do we clean the Kangen water machine, okay, and how often. So what we're going to do is, typically, what we're going to do is we've got our regular alkaline valve, or our main valve, whatever we're pushing here, and our discharge valve, okay, and you always want the discharge valve low, below the machine, okay, so when it comes out, it's going to go all the way out here. If it gets raised up high, like say this, yeah, okay, and you got it up high, what it's going to do is it's going to back up the machine, and so the water that's coming through is going to get a little bad. So there's two different ways of cleaning, okay, so we'll do, one is our acid water cleaning. And so what that means is that as we run some acid water through here, okay, the acid water is going to clean out the plate. And see, if you're running too much water through there, it'll say overflow. That means you just turn it down a bit. So typically we've got alkaline water coming through here, and depending on how the water is in your area, in about 80 to 90% of America, the water is very hard, okay, which means we need to clean it a lot more than we would in, say, Japan. So what we're going to look at is we're running acid water through here, okay. Now what we're going to do for cleaning, and this is an acid water clean, so we usually do this a couple of times a week. Now every day, if you're doing anything, if you're making quantities of water, you should at least run acid water through your system about 2 to 4, maybe 5 minutes every single day. Okay, that keeps your plates clean and it's good maintenance. And then what we do is every 2 or 3 days a week, okay, we will do what we call an acid bath. So right here, it's all acid through here. And then I'll turn off the water, and we'll get this to stay. And what you want to do is you want to get the discharge and all the pipes up above the level of the machine. Okay, so the water here is going to be acidic water to the top of the plates, and then the water isn't going to be able to drain out anyway. And then what we do from here is you turn the power off, and then you unplug the machine, because even with the machine plugged in, there's still going to be a little bit of electricity in. This way you want the plates soaking in the acidic water, okay? That's going to drip off any little bit of scale or something like that that accumulates from the natural hard water. And so that's number one way. And then, oops, we'll get this down here. So the second way, depending on how much usage you do. Now me, I do a lot of water deliveries and I have a lot of people that come over to my house. So I typically do this once a week. If it's just for your house, family of 4, or even just by yourself, I'd say you could get away with once a month. But it's going to depend on how many gallons you actually go through. Now in your kit, you got a little machine like this. This is your cleaning machine. And Enagic sells their saline crystals. These are off their Enagic.com website. So you just open up the machine. You see the little crystals here, and you just pour them into the little cleaning machine here, and then close it up. And then what we want to do is we're going to change out the filter. All this stuff is pretty easy to do, and then you make sure that all the black rubber bands are off of those. Don't want anything else. If you got 2 rubber bands in there, you're going to have some problems. Okay, and then you just stick the saline crystals in. Okay, you do or do not have to put the black thing on, but there we go. So I'm going to run the acid water again. And we're going to run it for about 30 seconds. So what this is doing is it's making sure that the water comes through here. It's putting all the citrus crystals are getting absorbed in the water, and then the water with all the citrus crystals is rubbing up against the plates. Okay, all that rubbing is going to take care of any buildup that might have gone on with just doesn't take care of itself in the normal daily maintenance. So we're just running it through here a little bit, and we've got a little bit too much water. And so about 30 seconds up into it, what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and just like before, we're going to raise it up above, okay, and turn off the flow. All right. Let's do a little fancy little clip here. And so we don't want anything to, we want to keep these discharge hoses and the regular hose above the level of the plates in here. Okay, that way the water is all the way up to the top of the plate, and then we're going to let it sit from 3 to 5 hours. We usually do this overnight, and then unplug the cord, and what that will do is make sure that there's no electricity going through there. That way it's not going to do any acid buildup while it's cleaning here. And that is the basics for cleaning. And I hope you guys appreciated this. And I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.